Welcome back to Code with Maddie. And in this video, we will learn about the Java collection framework, why it is used, and what are the advantages of the collection frameworks. And also, we will implement the array list in this lecture. First, the first thing is why the collection frameworks are used. Suppose I want to create a list and I have to add or delete or manipulate the elements in the list. For that, we have to write the methods like I'll show you here. For example, I want to add the first node in the list, or we can say element in the list. Then we have to write this method to add the node. Likewise, for to delete the node. To reduce this number of lines, like here, if there are minimum 20 to 40 lines, I have written to insert, to delete, to iterate through a list. To reduce these lines, there is a Java collection framework in which we can import a package where we can directly use these methods instead of writing number of lines of code. Now, I have a class that is called array list. Now I'll create list integer, and I'll create the object of list integer. That is new list. Okay. Now using new keyword, I'll create array list object. Okay. As I enter, it gets the array list package imported here. Import list. Okay, we have to import the list also, or we can use import or import Java .util dot star. If we forget anything that need to be imported in this, we can use asterisk to import all the packages and all. Okay. Now I have created the object new list there, and instead of writing the methods for it, we can use new list. Using new list dot add method, we can insert the elements. Like I want to insert one here. Here we can see that within a two line we have added a element, and here we can see that to insert at the beginning we have to create the object and list node and all. We have to check whether the list is empty or not. If it is not, then we have to insert. If it is empty, we have to add at the beginning. If it is not, then we have to add that to the next of the list. Here you can see that there are minimum 10 to 12 lines are there. To reduce this, the collection frameworks are brought. Like if I want to add more in this, I'll add two, I'll add more, or okay, this three, this is the fourth element. Okay. Now I have added the elements to the array list. Now using index, we can add the element into the list. Like if I hit medium add, and when if I want to add at the beginning of the array list, we know that index starts from the zero. I will here enter as zero. When I press comma, suppose I want to add 10 to the first. place. Now we can add the element at the given index. Okay. Now to print it, we'll use uh, we have to create object of a iterator. Okay. This IT. I'll create the new new dot list iterator. Okay, because we are iterating to a list. Okay, for creating the object, we'll use the dot as next. It checks that whether the list contains element. For example, my list contains three elements. Three elements. The index of the this iterator starts from the -1 because we have to check that zero at the zeroth position there is a list element or not. If there is a the list is empty, then it will come off of the loop without printing anything. It will print is it will print as the list is empty, or if the list is not empty, it will go to the loop and it will print, that is print T dot next element, that is zeroth element. It will print the zeroth element. Okay, let's run and check whether it is working or not. Okay, we have not given space. Now here we can see that we have printed the elements within the 10 lines. We have written the addition method, or we can say that instead of writing number of lines, we have used the predefined the methods to add elements in the list, or to add elements at the given index. Likewise, I can add the I'll add element at the last. I'll add at the last. Here you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. We have added the element 10 at the last. So the Java collections are used to reduce the number of lines, number of codes, number of what we can say that we can reduce the time which we are using to write that 70 to 80 lines to just add, delete, and manipulate the some data in the list. Thank you.